everybody! We've always enjoyed defeating all these little minion things running at us. I don't know what these things are. But they have a bounty on them, so now we can get paid! And I found this on Steam. It's Bounty of 1, if anyone's interested. And so far, I've played just a little bit of it. I know that we can get things that like all dash or all movement build kind of thing. That would be kind of neat. Because that is a possibility. Also, we're getting chased by this hooked hand guy. Go away. These things are deputies, I think. We're the bad guy in this one. Ooh, gain 2 more dashes. This is going to be just like all dashes all day. The purples are way better than the gray common ones. I would also love to deal with that deputy so I can get another treasure chest and get even better upgrades than just the common level up upgrades. So I've played this twice, maybe. One time just to kind of get a good feel for it, and the second time because the first time didn't go so well. But now I kind of have a better understanding of how I'm supposed to build these characters. I'm supposed to pick something, focus on it, and do it. But I kind of always just go with the bright colored upgrades because they're just way better than the common upgrades. If I see shiny, I grab shiny. That's all I'm doing at this point. Except for like the crit chance one. Anything, if it's all gray, the crit chance ones are usually just better because they don't give you a ton of crit chance stuff. Ooh, there's a heart on the ground. That's in case I get hurt, which I apparently oftentimes do in this game. Yes, it's my favorite! Big Bertha every 30 shots. The next one is this giant missiles. And if I get multiple shots, I get multiple missiles. And now Big Berthas are gonna bounce. That was the rocket! The Big Bertha rocket! It's so awesome. It also doesn't stop for anything. It can literally punch a hole through a train if it needs to because it penetrates everything. See, it just pierces them in the face. It's kind of awesome. This is going to be fine now. I'm going to be absolutely just fantastic because now I can just kind of keep moving and dashing out of the way of everything. That's how I'm just going to have to play this because this has turned into, can I dodge them and stay alive long enough for my computer to light itself on fire? Oh no, I did cool that down, please. Oh, there's no stopping it now. Ah! Okay, never mind. I've got all the upgrades I need. Yep, I take it all back. I am a genius. Because that was probably the most lucky pull I could have got out of that whole situation. Because now anything that comes running at me is going to get sprayed in the face by a million tiny little arrows, as well as the big ones. And everything just pierces through everything. Why couldn't I have gotten one of like a tumbleweed for every pierce I have? Because I pierce a lot. Oh, wow. Huh. Shoot 4 times but deal 3 times less damage. I said I wanted a machine gun. I think this is... Yes, it's going to be a machine gun. It is a machine gun. And look at those things just spray out everywhere. And they pierce everything. Look at that mess. I have turned this into a tower defense game, essentially, now. This is no longer me worried about them. Now they need to be worried about me. Sweet. That's the breaking, like... the busted upgrade that I needed. I needed a busted upgrade. That's one of them. This is so fun. Now I want the thing that shoots out the back of me too. Oh, I should have probably taken the thing that lets me focus the deputies. Because look, there's a deputy on screen. I would be doing so much more attacking and have so much more damage. Hey, look! Remember when we had like 1 million deputies at this stage? And now we don't have any on the screen? Huh, that's weird. When you give me simple, awesome... Ooh, that's the slowing one! Yes! Oh, all I need is a few simple upgrades. And then now all of a sudden, my build has just become busted. It's just straight up busted. I need bounces now so I can increase my amount of tumbleweeds. Because that's just lazy damage. And the one thing I love more than being a tower defense in the center of this screen with everything slowed and just getting just obliterated from everything that I do is having a million little lazy damage things like the tumbleweeds bouncing around and doing all of the damage for me. That would make me even happier. There's 2 tumbleweeds of death. Woo! Oh, I'm so happy for all of this. Yes, got it. Oh, I was really kind of worried that that wasn't going to... Pong! This is it. This is the one. It bounces everything. Like, it reduces my attack speed by a significant amount. But that's okay, because everything's going to be bouncing off of the edges of the screen now. Here we go. Yes! There's so much everywhere. So much everywhere. Oh, it's just so awesome. Oh, I accidentally ran right into Crazy Denzel. That is 1 HP I'm not getting back. That kind of stinks, honestly. Crazy Denzel, hey, do you like bouncing arrows? I love bouncing arrows. So you and I can be best friends if you like bouncing arrows to your face. Look at all of that damage when I can get set up the right way. I just need to make sure that I don't get hit by Crazy Denzel like in the last little bit so I can get all these arrows going. And then get them right on Crazy Denzel. Basically stuff this barrel of my machine gun crossbow right in his face. Let's go, Crazy Denzel! Look at all of those tiny little arrows. All splitting into other tiny little arrows. This is so cool. I know I'm geeking out too much about having way too many arrows on screen all at the same time, but I mean, when you have this kind of bouncing and like this many projectiles on the screen all at once, can you not help but to be, oh my. I said I wanted my crits to explode. It gave me the crits that explode. So now everything's gonna explode because I don't not crit. Only because of the fact that I'm shooting so many things all at once. Let's get more attack speed. More attack speed will make this so busted. There's nothing on the screen right now. Remember when we got swarmed? Like, just absolutely swarmed, couldn't do anything, life was miserable, you know, feel sorry for us kind of thing. Remember that? I remember that. I've had some busted builds, but I've never had a build this busted. So I'm kind of happy about this one and a little proud of it. Just because everything is just constantly exploding. And my explosions now do 69 damage, so that's awesome, I guess. But I wish it was more. I wish we could do a lot more. The sheriff's coming. Ooh, more attack speed. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely more attack speed. Give me all of the attack speed. So now I'm going to collect as much of this as I possibly can. And then I'm going to work on slowing down. Oh, this final boss is screwed. This build is so broken for this final boss. So broken. I slow everything this final boss wants to do down. Everything. They want to charge at me. They want to like blow stuff up. They want to like in its second phase, it wants to shoot those projectiles out. I bet you I can eat those projectiles. I'm sure gonna try. Let's see. Come on. Can I eat them? I sure can eat them. Oh, I need to pay more attention though. Like, I need to make sure that I actually successfully do that and not just mess around. Oh, how am I not doing more damage than I did the last time against this boss? What? What did I have that was doing so much damage to the boss? Was it the Big Berthas? Maybe it was the Big Berthas, because they did 3 times my normal damage. So every time the Big Berthas would crit, they were doing 6 times my normal damage. So maybe my last build wasn't as bad as I thought. because I am definitely geared for that. Oh, bouncing Big Berthas. You shouldn't have. There it is. I was gonna say every 30 shots. I'm pretty sure I do 30 shots in less than a second. So, oh, and they're baby Berthas. There's Big Berthas and baby Berthas. There's nothing more endearing to me than having something so impressively massive and destructive be adorable. Oh, I get the little guy. Yay! Go pick up stuff for me. Go, little guy, go. Look at him run. Go, little dude, you can do it. Hey, look, nothing on this screen can touch me at this point. Ooh. And my little dude can run around and pick up hearts for me and everything else on screen. Hey, little dude, there's stuff on the bottom. I don't know where you went, but you need to get down there and pick that up. There's a lot laying around. I need upgrades, buddy. Any day now. You can do it. Just, there's a ton of it, I know. You got a hard job keeping up with all of this. I do not envy you. This build now is going to be great until it's not. And then once it's not great anymore, then it's going to step it up. It's going to shift gears. That's what I wanted. I wanted a build that is essentially just broke. This is busted broke. I could probably do this indefinitely at this point. Oh, yes. Spinning. It's the tornado of death. Look. Oh, I mean, you can't really see, but I spawn little things that spin around me now. You can barely see them with all the other ones bouncing on screen. But trust me, there are arrows spinning around me. As I accumulate more of them, you'll see more of them. And the greater my range is, the better, or the further out that goes. Come on, you can do it. Go, baby, go. Oh, hey, look. A deputy's gonna run right into the buzzsaw that is my spinning wheel of death. Wow, that deputy actually got kind of close. Like, not super close, but close enough I had to move. Oh, you definitely didn't want to touch me. Everything's gonna blow up now. Why would you do that? You just essentially eliminated all of your friends. Oh, no. See what you guys did? All you did was improve my attack speed. Don't do it. You're gonna just disintegrate yourselves. After a certain point, you would think all these little guys being thrown at me, an army of bounty hunters coming after me, and none of them come back, I at least would think to myself, maybe it's not worth the bounty that's placed on their head. Because, I mean, again, $243,000, that's a lot of money. That could do a lot of things. But if you're not alive to spend it, then who cares? Oh, look at the size of my tumbleweeds. And the Big Berthas, I think, got bigger. I thought that those were the Big Berthas, like the little ones. Those are the baby Berthas. They've grown up. Big Berthas are giant now. Wow. Oh, here's a good test. Here comes a deputy that's going to get really close. Don't touch me, otherwise... Oh, you did it. You set off the nuke. Don't touch me. Just stay away. Run away, in fact. He gained 40% critical chance, but critical chance upgrades no longer appear. That's over 100%. Sure. That's 100% crits. Every shot is a crit now. Every shot. And that means all the Big Berthas are all critting too. And remember, all of my crits pierce. So, and they explode. So you're not seeing it on the screen right now, because if I turn them on, my game will break. But everything is critting. Everything is exploding. There is so much damage being done. I can't even show the damage output. We had busted this early to the point where everything was not able to stay on the screen. And now we've busted it late game where nothing is on this screen. There are a million super overcharged enemies. and they can't even get close. Now let's try with the damage display. Oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope. I can't have both. This is why I can't have nice things. So it looks like I get about 1,600 on a crit. Ooh, that's cool. So that would be like the build that I was going for before, except I had way more dashes. Now I just kind of just do it for fun. So a build that should have been broken is now just a joke for this build that is absolutely busted. Look how fast I shoot when I am moving. And I've stored so many knives, I can't move. The game just hates when I do that. That this has become essentially... I actually am faster while I'm moving. I'm better when I'm moving. If I get hit and I'm moving, that's even better. If I'm below 50% health, I get hit and I'm moving. That's even better. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm not sure that I can lose. How did this go from struggling to do anything to this amount of just nonsense? So, good news is I'll never run out of upgrades. Bad news is I have essentially run out of upgrades. I've run out to the point where now, instead of upgrades, I gain more damage. Okay. So this is just going to be an infinite loop from this point on. This could go on forever. And I, for one, am here for it, but at the same time, I've got other games I'm going to go and try to break. I've got this actually gave me some ideas for some other games. We have $750,000. Not a bad bounty, if I do say so myself. If everyone wants to try to beat that, go for it. Let me know in the comments. But in the meantime, I'm going to go try and break other games. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!